I'm back with my next video of Sunday Stories, and today, as you must have seen the title of the story, it is Mazhab Nahi Sikhata. We all know 2nd October, that is yesterday, it was Gandhi Jayanti, and I thought to take something that Gandhiji too believed in. Alright, amongst many ideals of his, one was never to discriminate on the basis of religion. So this is a story about an innocent boy. It's a famous story. You must have heard this, but because I just love the story and I wanted to share it with you, if you have not heard, enjoy. So this is about a family, a small family, when they get up in the morning. In Hindu families, maybe in other customs also it is there. Whenever a person expires, a person dies, then after 1 year, ceremony is conducted. It is known as Barsi. All right, and it is said, it is believed that if you feed a Brahmin or the Panditji of the temple or so, then you are in one way feeding the person you have lost. It is believed that way. All right, and people, even if everybody, we all have become very forward minded, we are not as conservative and orthodox as people used to be before, but still, if one day you have to feed a Brahmin, why not believe this, isn't it? So this is about a family where there's a small boy, Rahul, a very innocent boy. And as you know, children, when they start growing after the age of 7, 8, they come to know about many realities of life, many things of life, of the world, of the customs, of the way of life, and they are full of questions. Their curious minds are building up questions one after the other. Sometimes, you feel, is this person listening to what is being told? Is the child listening to what is he being told, or is he forming questions out of those things? So they are very curious, and this is actually the mindset of very sharp-minded children who are innocent at one side, but they want to know more about the world, curious on the other side. So this is a story about a family where this lady is packing a tiffin carrier, and she packs all the good food, the puri, aloo, laddu and everything. And then she calls her son. The son is around 7, 8 years of age, full of questions, bright child, but still innocent. And the mother calls the child and says that father has already left for an important meeting, and she herself was a doctor and had to rush to the hospital. So it was the child's duty that day to go to the temple and feed the Panditji. So this boy, he finds the aloo, puri and laddu and all, kept on the dining table, and he is very happy that he's got laddus. All small children, in fact, even you and me, we love sweets and laddus and all. So he finds the laddus there and he wants to eat, but the mother stops him and he says, see, this is all yours that is lying on the table. But first, today is the Barsi of your grandfather, and we have this Barsi is being done for him, for the dead one, for the grandfather who has died. So you need to first go and feed the Panditji. Once the Panditji has eaten, you can come and have as much as you want. So the child says, why, if my Dadaji has expired, how does it matter, if you feed the Panditji? So he said, the mother was, ready for so many questions. Every day, every time, he was full of questions. So the mother starts laughing, and she is ready to answer, and she says, see, when you feed the Panditji is in connection with the place where your Dadaji is right now after death. So once he eats, your Dadaji will get the food. So the child is like, then why don't we feed the Panditji every day? If Dadaji is hungry the whole year round waiting for this day to come, for the Barsi day. So then the mother says, see, there are so many people who have died and there are so many people who are doing barsi each and every day. So how can our Panditji eat for everyone? No, so he eats only once a year. So then he looks at the food and he says, this is aloo puri. Dadaji always loved non-veg. He used to eat butter chicken. So the mother starts laughing and then she says that it's okay. There's this magic thing. When the Panditji eats aloo puri, the food gets transformed into butter chicken when it reaches your Dadaji. So he eats butter chicken there. So the child feels very happy and he says, oh wow, ma, this type of magic takes place. So the mother, she just wants quickly to rush to the hospital. So she says, see, look here, take this and give this 100 rupees to him. To the Panditji. So the child is again, curious to know why to give, we are giving food also, and to make him eat food, we are giving 100 rupees also. Why is it so, ma? So then again, she says that this money is not for making him eat food. It is just a token of respect for him. It's just a gesture out of kindness, and this is dakshina as it is called. So he says, but you never give me dakshina, mama. Even I eat food. Even I eat the food that I don't like. So she says, all right, now stop asking questions. You've got laddus lying here. Don't you want to eat these laddus and aloo puri? Come on, go quickly. Feed the Panditji and come back. When he comes out of the house, there's this street, busy street, people going to office and all that. Everyone is running here and there. So one side was the temple and the other side, a masjid could be seen, a mosque could be seen. So the child comes out and looks at both the places and then sees, all right, this side is the temple. So he quickly crosses the road and goes with the tiffin carrier. Very nearby it was. He had the tiffin carrier with him and he goes to the temple. But once he reaches the temple door, he finds a big lock over there. He goes round the temple, Panditji, Panditji, calling out his name, but no Panditji was found there. So he doesn't know what to do. So now he feels, oh God, Panditji is not here, and if I don't give food timely, Dadaji must be waiting and he must be hungry because today is the Barsi day, so he must be waiting for all the food. And what to do? So once he comes back on the road, he finds a beggar sitting. So beggar says, beggar was begging, Allah ke naam pe de de, Allah ke naam pe de de. So he stops there and he says, what do you want? What are you asking? De 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 de. This child stops and asks. So the beggar says, I'm hungry, I've not eaten, I don't have money, and I need food. What do you have in this tiffin of yours? So this child says, see, this is for my Dadaji. I have to feed the Panditji. Then only my Dadaji will get food. So right now I cannot do anything for you. I'll go and once I reach home, I'll do something for you. And then he quickly sees the masjid and he feels, all right, let me go to the masjid. He goes there and at the entrance he finds Maulviji standing there and talking to people. So he, asks a person, who is that person? So he says he is the Maulvi of the masjid. He prays and he, does everything over here. So he feels, all right, in the temple there's Panditji, here it's Maulviji, so he's also Panditji, let me go and feed him. See, he goes up the stairs and very respectfully he says, who are you? He asks, uncle, who are you? So the Maulviji very lovingly finds this little boy with the tiffin carrier. So he says, I'm the Maulvi of this mosque. So he says, oh Maulviji, who is a Maulvi? What does a Maulvi do? What do you do here? So he says, see, just like your temple has got Panditji and Panditji, worships God in the same way. Here in this mosque, in this masjid, I am here and I do the same thing that the Panditji says. He says, all right. So then you are also like a Panditji. So the Maulvi says, all right, yes, I'm also like a Panditji. So says Panditji, Maulviji, please help me out. My Dadaji is very, very hungry and today is his Barsi day. I want you to eat this food because once you eat, he'll also get the food and he's very hungry and he's waiting for the food. Maulviji looks at this and he says, what is this? What is it for? So he says, today is my Dadaji's Barsi. So I went to the temple and there was no Panditji there, so I've come to you. So he says, see, you have come to the wrong place. I will not do this. This is meant the Panditji will eat this food. She says, no, you just said you both are similar. Then what's the problem? So he says, see, you are at the wrong place. So he said, all right, this masjid is a wrong place. So he said, no, I'm not saying this masjid is the wrong place. Masjid is absolutely right, but you have come by mistake to a wrong place. You have to go to the temple. So he said, no, I went to the temple and there was no one available there. I found a big lock, so I have come to you. So he says, see, whatever your Panditji does, I cannot do that. He said, why? So he says, see, your Panditji worships, the Hindu gods, and I worship here to the Allah, and you need to go there because you are also a Hindu. So he says, no, but you just said you are a Pandit, so what's the problem? So the Maulvi says, see, your God is not here. Whom do you worship? So he said, I worship Lord Shiva. So he said, all right, once if you worship Lord Shiva, do you go to Hanumanji's temple? If you worship Lord Shiva, you go to Hanumanji's temple. When you worship Hanumanji, when you have to worship Shivji, you go to the Shivji temple. So the child is again perplexed. He says, no, my mother says God is one. So they just have got different names. So then he says, see, my name is Rahul. My mama calls me with love. She calls me Riku. And my father calls me Rocky. So I have got different names, but I am the same person. In the same way, God has also got names. Sometimes he is called Krishna, sometimes Ram, sometimes Sita, sometimes Jai Mata Di, and sometimes Shivji, Hanumanji, and even Allah, and even Jesus Christ. So the Maulvi is just dumbstruck. He doesn't know how to make this child understand. He feels the child is not wrong. So he says, see, here your God is not found here. Shivji, Hanumanji, they are not found here. So he said, but where is your God? Your God is inside. So Allah is where? In the masjid? So the Maulviji said, yes. So the child asked, then your Allah is on the streets? He said, yes. Is he in this plant? So the Maulviji said, yes. Is he in the mall? Yes. In the school? He says, yes. Is he in my temple? So by, or by simultaneously, automatically saying yes, 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 the Maulviji says yes, and then Maulviji stops. So the child says, if your Allah is everywhere, my God is everywhere, my mother says God is one, and they have got different names. People worship him by different names. So the Maulviji didn't know what to say. He did not know what to answer, and he felt that sometimes for learning, age and experience doesn't work. Even a child can teach you something important. Even a child can open your eyes. A child can make you realize your mistakes. And even if not mistakes, a child can make you realize on such a thing that you have never even pondered about, never even thought about. Maulviji feels that the child was right. He hugs the child and very lovingly asks, all right, what is there in this tiffin career? So the child becomes very happy, and the child says it's aloo puri and laddu, and the laddus are extremely delicious. So the Maulviji is very happy. He takes the child inside the mosque and has the food very, very lovingly, and he feels very satisfied after eating this food, and feels that yes, songs are made, mazhab nahi sikhata, aapas mein bair rakhna. Isn't it? It is also said, Ishwar Allah, tero naam, sabko sanmati de bhagwan. Even Gandhiji used to sing this song, Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram. So the Maulviji, realizes all this. He feels so nice that the small boy had opened his eyes, had made him realize something that he had never thought about, he had never focused on about. So he has that food, and when the child was returning, child remembers that mother had given 100 rupee note for Dakshina. So he takes out that and he says, this is also for you. My mother said this is Dakshina for you. So the Maulviji said, no, see, I had your food. Give this money to any beggar that you find on the streets. He'll bless you. So the child remembers that beggar who was asking for the food. So he runs happily. He thanks the Maulviji. He runs to that beggar, gives him the 100 rupee note, and feels very, very satisfied and content. And the beggar is so very happy because he was asking just for little food, but he got 100 rupee note, which was a good amount for a beggar. And he feels very nice. And that beggar had been sitting and worshipping to God, asking for help, because he was sitting between the temple and the mosque. And he felt, looking at this child, that this child was no less than God. So he thanks and blesses that child, and the child runs back home, very happy and satisfied, tells his mother everything about what had happened. The mother feels very, very happy. She thanks herself, she thanks God that it was something good that she had taught her child. Mazhab, that is religion, difference of religion. Mazhab nahi sikhata आपस में बैर रखना. So even if you are a Hindu, a Muslim, a Christian, whatever you are, God is one. God never told people to divide themselves. God is one. Love everyone. Never have that poison, the seed of that type of poison that will divide people on the basis of any type of discrimination. Be it race, be it color, be it caste, be it religion. Stay together. How did you like the story? Do let me know. We'll meet next Sunday. Till then, bye.